footage of Tekashi alleged kidnapping was released, and basically what we have here is somebody. He says Harv name. He said somebody named Harv name, and he's just speaking to somebody. You can hear Tekashi. It sounds like Tekashi voice, but it's no clear image based on this recording. What we have here is just we just have audio, more audio than anything. But let's watch the video. Again, like I said, I was impressed by the because I'm from Bedford-Stuyvesant, so when I see them driving through the neighborhoods, I'm like, oh man, I know where that's at. They parked up by my elementary school, my junior high school. They drove past Auto Parts, which is on it's near Atlantic and Bedford Avenue. But this whole situation is like, it's crazy. But let's watch this video and see what goes on. That's probably the taxi driver calling. I'll say a taxi driver. He's calling Tekashi to see where he's at. To let him know he's on his way. I assume that's a taxi driver. He keeps calling Tekashi to let him know he's on his way. Right there, that looks like it's by the Barclays Center right there. Yeah, that might be by the Barclays Center. No, matter of fact, it's on Atlantic. So Tekashi.
Hello. You have reached.
That's Tekashi. That might be Tekashi phone. They hear Shaw talking. Basically, Shaw is what they say. That's who the person is. Got Ellison.
Chill. What you mean?
They trying to stick up Hernandez Tekashi.
Open the door.
See, basically they ran up on
Get in the car. That's what I'm doing.
they ran up on the driver's car, and they took Tekashi out of the car.
About what?
Yeah, they ran up on the car and they took Tekashi out the car.
Why you got that? What you mean, shawty? Give me the phone. Why ain't got your number? Bugging on, son. Bugging, son. Yeah, but why you do me like that, bro? Where the fuck is everything, man?
Somebody named Shaw talking.
Bye, nigga. Give me the phone. Get out of here. You don't talk to him.
So he went back into the car to get his phone. Tekashi went back into the car. I would say the taxi car to get his phone. Then he went out. And that's where he was kidnapped. That's what they're saying. That's where the kidnapping occurs. You had the actual kidnapping on footage, but we had this portion on video. I just want to talk to him. That's it. And Tekashi never came back. So now I'll call him taxi driver because I'm assuming he's a taxi driver or some kind of delivery driver, and he's calling the police right now. Calling the police.
Conectando con OnStar. Esta llamada puede ser registrada para control de calidad.
Calling the police. Right there, auto parts. That's right there on the Atlantic and Bedford. I assume. Unless they have another one. They might have another one too. I know it's on Atlantic. It gotta be. Makes it right. You know, he's on the these Bed-Stuy streets.
¿Aló? Hello. Necesito que llame a la policía. Acaban de secuestrar a mi hermano. Por favor.
He's explaining the situation, what happened.
Rivera Jorge.
See, he made it right there. He made it right on 410 and Marcy he's on right now. He made it left on Marcy. That's TD Bank right there. And he's driving up. He's about to drive the 258, which is called David Ruggles Middle School. When I attended, that's what it's called. He's gonna stop right there. See, that's David Ruggles right there to the left.
Gracias por esperar. Su asesor regresará a la línea en breve.
He's driving straight down. Past the corner store. He's driving right. The B-26 runs along that line too.
Gracias por esperar. Su asesor regresará a la línea en breve.
Right there. He's on Throop, I believe. I believe he's on Throop. I mean, not Throop, Tompkins. He's on Tompkins right now.
Gracias por su paciencia. La seguridad que nuestro equipo trabaja rápidamente.
Señor, tengo el operador de nuevo de la línea con nosotros. Gracias. Gracias. ¿Usted se comunica únicamente en español? Sí. Alright, he's on the line with us. Kidnapped 69.
See, he's telling them.
He just kidnapped from my car.
I don't understand. What?
Tekashi69, you know Tekashi69, the rapper? The singer? Yeah, they just kidnapped it. We get pulled over, right, by two guys with guns, and they just take it off from the car.
Wow.
Yes.
Where this happen?
Yes, right here, around the corner. I tried to keep going, but they when I got too close to him to take the play, the guy come on and tried to shoot me, so I back it up and I came this way.
Okay, show me where it happened. Back. No.
The police on the scene? Señor, ¿ya hay policías en la escena? Sí, encontré uno aquí parado. Okay, there's already police at the what's the location? I have 1305 Bedford Avenue in New York, New York.
New York, we bugging.
What street is it on? What's that address?
Brooklyn, New York, man.
1305 Bedford Avenue. 1305 Bedford Avenue. Correct.
Yeah, that's the end of the recording. So yeah, like I was saying, man, with that being said, man, it could go either way, man. That's the only, if that's the only video that the prosecution has, it's going to be very difficult to convict the two defendants. I believe it's Ellison and Harvey, I believe. It'd be difficult to convict them because at the end of the day, you know, we're not getting a clear image of the individuals. You know, we're not getting you know, we can just hear it. The only thing we hear in this audio, we don't even get a clear this video of this Tekashi, but he's a witness. So at the end of the day, um, it could stick in court. But another reason it won't, or probably might not stick in court, is because he also had an interview with TMZ, and he spoke about the kidnapping. And when he spoke about the kidnapping, he spoke that, yo, man, I'm like the boy who cried a wolf. People don't believe me, you know. People don't believe me, but it really happened, you know. And that's the situation that a lot of people might look at, like, yo, he is really the boy who cried a wolf. You know, you could say that in the court, like, yo, man, this guy, he's a troll, he's an internet troll, and you can't believe nothing that he says, you know. It could be, who knows, it could be well premeditated. Like the whole Tekashi kidnapping could be fake. Be honest with you, it could be fake. It could be like the guy. I'm not trying to sound like the driver knows Tekashi, but he does speak Spanish. I'm not trying to sound I don't know, stereotypical, probably the word. I don't know, but it could be fake. It could be fake. You know, it could be real. But what I believe is that it's going to be hard to make that stick. I mean, the lawyers might rip this case apart because it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, especially for Tekashi69, knowing who he is and what happens. Like he's telling on everybody, but is his testimony factual all the time, especially in situations like this? You know, we know that we see the video. It looks like, okay, it could be believable, but then again, based on who Tekashi is and his character, we could also say that it could be like it could be one of his troll situations where he's trying to, you know, just act like he got robbed and, you know, pretend stuff. But then again, you might be like, okay, why is he pretending to get robbed? And the police, why the police getting involved in the situation and all that stuff? You know, they probably could be doing it for fun. You never know what could happen. But at the end of the day, what I believe is that the prosecution needs to present more evidence on, like, the outside of the vehicle. They might have a video recording of the outside of the vehicle, so you can get a clearer image of Tekashi and the defendants, and, you know, that'll be even more deeper of what is said. And all you might need to do is they probably could track, you know, the FBI is a big deal. They probably could track down where Ellison was and where I'm not too sure if his name's Ellison. I know Harv. They might need to track down where they were at the time of the situation occurred. You know, who knows, man? And probably you could even have somebody saying, like, you could even catch them in a lie and make it more like they might be like, oh, nah, that's not me in the recording. And then he'd be like, but you was at the same area during the time that the incident occurred, you know. And then you have somebody, then it is proven to the court that this individual was a liar, you know. Who knows, man? It could go either way, but it's going to be, to me, it's going to be tough based off of this video alone and what I'm seeing. You know, a lot of people are saying that Tekashi69 is going to get out by January. He's going to get out. He's going to get out real soon. But it all depends on this case, you know, because part of a plea agreement was to convict everybody that was involved in the racketeering case, or, you know, have everybody convicted, or the charges, or just the plea bargaining. Part of the plea bargaining agreement is basically like he's not going to be. He has to. It's a job that he has to fulfill in order for him to get out. Have all the charges dropped and for him to get out as soon as possible. You know, so I don't believe that Harv going to get convicted, but if he does, then Tekashi69 is coming home. But I believe Tekashi is going to serve probably like 3 to 5 years, probably. Who knows? Because he might not be able to convince the jury that he's, you know, beyond a reasonable doubt that he was kidnapped. You know, that's what I believe. But let me know in the comment section what you believe. If you believe he'll be home real soon, if you believe that everything, his testimony is going to stick, just let me know, man. Keep me updated on everything, on the way you feel about this, you know. All right, peace out.